Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Joel Porter, joined again with Josh Meny here at the North Dakota State Capitol. As you just heard the governor's address, a 1 minute 10 long State of the State address talking about some of the high points and some of the big ticket projects happening across the states. So many of that, as we predicted, he did cover a lot of the ground that he did mention in his budget presentation just a few weeks ago. But as the governor is known to do, he left room for a few surprises mixed in there. So Josh, what was your impression of what you heard today and anything that jumped off the page at you?
Well, yeah, I mean, first off, we were both talking the Harold Hamm announcement, the $50 million contribution to the Teddy Roosevelt Presidential Library. That kind of seals the deal on that.
So a few other aspects in there. Now, we expected that he would. Of course, he did prioritize something like workforce, attracting more jobs to the state, you know, how to spend a lot of this revenue with oil tax coming in ahead of forecast.
But 60% ahead of forecast, and that's $1.5 billion over in oil and gas taxes.
As well as hearing the governor say it over and over again about really trying to tackle that issue of income tax and give property owners and workers across the state a break. That remains one that we could hear talked about quite a bit more as the legislature gets going.
Yeah, right. So the governor's income tax plan, it would relieve income tax for 3 out of 5 North Dakotans, and for those paying income tax, they would either pay 1/4 or a half of what they're paying now. It would save North Dakotans $500 million over the biennium. One thing that did stick out to me was that he did mention property tax as almost as if it's at odds with his income tax plans, because he said, I invite anybody to come to my office to present a property tax plan that doesn't take funding from the government and that doesn't, create local government stronger. And so it's an interesting dynamic there that there's these two sides. One's, the governor is going for income tax relief, while there are others, Representative Mike Nathey is a co-sponsor of that, who are on the property tax plan.
And the governor, historically, making no secret about his background working in software and technology, at the same time, he didn't exactly paint the rosiest picture as it pertains to the ag industry in North Dakota, farmers and ranchers, as pointing out, rightfully so, that in some cases it's getting harder and harder for them to make a living. One interesting factor that he did talk about, wanting what he called farm freedom legislation, and what he said, trying to, quote, take the handcuffs off farmers and ranchers, what that'll mean as far as possible laws or bills they can bring to the floor, and would that make life any easier for farmers and ranchers out there? That is something that we will be paying attention to in the next few weeks, of just what this will mean. Was this just posturing, or what can they do to try and make lives for producers better out there?
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be an interesting legislative session for us here at KX News. We'll turn it back to you.